Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So Rossi's Nails sent me this dip powder kit to try out for you guys. So if you see my previous video, I tested out Color Club's dip powder kit that I found in Walmart. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it below. Make sure you watch it after this video. So this kit comes with everything you need to start using dip powder. In this box, it contains the 3 liquids that you need: the base coat, the activator, and the top coat. And they're numbered so you know which order to use them in. Then also in this kit, it comes with 4 different colors of dip powder. So 3 of these colors are different shades of pink, and 1 is a white. Also, if you're interested in trying out this dip powder kit or anything on Rossi's Nail website, they have different dip powders as well as gel polish. So if you're interested in trying out something from their website, I'll leave a link in the description box. This is an affiliate link, but it will give you 20% off your order. Or you can use the code TeriWells once you check out, and it'll give you 20% off. And again, all that information will be in the description box. Also, if you'd like to know how I prep my nails for dip powder, be sure to check out the video I will link in the cards above as well as in the description box. But right now I'm taking the base coat and the white, and I'm going to start dipping my nails. So I like to go over all my nails with white before I start dipping the actual color. So since I'm using nail tips here, I want to kind of hide that line of demarcation where my natural nail meets the nail tip. So I applied the base coat right on that line, and this also kind of helps to form the nail and give it like that apex or curve. So if you start in the middle of your nail and then slowly work your way down your natural nail, it'll kind of give the nail a curve so it won't be so flat once you're finished. So next I'm going to paint the base coat a little bit further down my nail and all the way to the tip of the nail tip. And then I'll dip it in the white. And you can see it kind of has like that apex starting to form, the hump. And then I'm going to do it one more time, going a little bit further down my nail. And then dipping it into the powder. So after you dip your nail into the powder, you want to kind of tap off any excess powder that hasn't stuck to the nail. Then you want to do the rest of the nails, and by the time you finish all your nails, you can go back to the first nail that you started and take a fluffy makeup brush or a kabuki brush and just kind of brush any excess polish off. And you want to make sure you do this before you apply the base coat again, because if you don't, it can kind of harden the brush because the powder will get stuck to the brush, which will make the brush harden. I'm going to do a separate video showing how I do dip powder on my natural nails, but if you're doing it on your natural nails, you won't have to dip your nails as much as I'm doing with the nail tips. I'm going to be using all the colors in this kit, and I'm doing a different dip powder for each nail. The pinky and the ring fingers powders, they actually look very similar. I think one has a slight shimmer to it, but you can't really see it that well once you apply it. But as you can see, I applied it maybe 95% down my nail, but not all the way to the cuticle area. And then when I dip the powder a second time, I'm going to go all the way down and dip it, because you don't want the cuticle area to be too bulky. So for my index finger, I'm going to actually be dipping it in all 3 pink polishes. So I'm going to start with the lightest color, which I believe is 001 Honeymoon. Then I'm going to go to the next lightest color and then the darkest color. So as you can see, I'm dipping it in a little bit, trying to keep it as straight as possible. And then I move on to the next polish, or powder. I move on to the next powder. And then when I get to the last powder, I dip the nail all the way in and then tap it out. So that's what that looks like. Again, the first 2 pinks look very similar, so you can't really tell that there's 3 colors on here. But I'm going to do that same process one more time. I'm going to apply the base coat over the entire nail, and then I'm going to dip in the same order that I did before. And by dipping it in all 3 colors, you might get slight mixing of the powders, but I'm trying to tap it off to get as much loose powder off as I can, so I'm not mixing the colors too much. So this kit did not come with a clear powder. Usually after you apply the color to dip powder, you want to dip your nails in clear, so when you're filing your polish, you're not taking away any color. So the next step of the process after you finish dipping your nails is you want to take step 3, which is the activator, and you want to saturate your nails completely with the activator. And what this does is it hardens the dip powder. So after you apply the activator to your nails, you wait 2 to 3 minutes till it's completely hardened. You can tell by tapping on the nail that it's hard. And now you can start your filing process. So I have a 100 grit nail file, and I'm just going to file the coffin shape back in my nails, and then I'm going to file over the top of the nails to kind of smooth out any lumps that the dip powder has made. And if you have an e-file, you can do this process with an e-file, but I'm still learning how to use an e-file, so I'm just using a regular nail file. I'm also still working on learning how to shape nails, so this shape is not the best, but it doesn't have to be perfect. After I'm done filing with a nail file, I'm going to take my buffer and just quickly buff over the nails to smooth them out. Then I'm going to take a lint-free wipe and saturate it with alcohol and go over each one of my nails to remove any powder that is left over from filing. Now I'm taking the top coat, and with the top coat you're going to apply it twice. So the first time you want to apply it in only 2 to 3 strokes, and you want to apply it very quickly. So that's what I'm doing here. And then after, you want to let the top coat dry 2 to 3 minutes. Then you're going to apply the top coat again. And when you apply the top coat the second time, you can be more thorough and detailed when applying it. And the reasoning behind this is that you don't want to get any of the activator on the top coat brush, because again it will harden the brush. And this kit doesn't come with any brush saver, but it does come with extra brush handles. I'm not sure what you call them. So if your brush does harden up, you can change the brush handle. So that's it. That is how I use Rossi's nail kit. Remember, I do have a 20% off code in the description box that you can use if you would like to order from this company. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you again soon. Bye.